some breaking news coming in. This is a huge milestone for the country. As we speak, we're learning that India has hit the 200 crore vaccination mark. 96% of the country's population has received the first dose of the COVID vaccine. That's huge, while 87% have taken both doses. This is all data provided by Our World in Data. 62.1% of the world's population, as we speak, is fully vaccinated against the COVID vaccination. Now, my colleague Aisha is with us from the newsroom to bring you more data on this big feat for India, but also on what the numbers represent for the whole world. Let's go over to her to understand more.
Absolutely, Toya. Essentially, what I want to show you now is this is the digital clock that is essentially counting down to when we will cross 2 billion doses, the vaccinations against the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, this is going to be a very exciting milestone once we hit it, because as we remember, our nation specifically has also really gone through the gutter when it comes to COVID. We went through multiple waves. The second wave was quite traumatic collectively as a nation. We went through it together. Now, this is one thing that we can be optimistic about when it comes to the pandemic. We are about to cross 2 billion doses. Remember, the vaccination drive across the country first began last year in January. The first jab was given in January, and now we are going to be crossing 2 billion doses. We are just about 15,000 doses away, 15,000 vaccinations away from crossing this big milestone. Now, I just want to read out one quote that the Prime Minister has said in connection to this. Now, India is set to defeat COVID-19. Every Indian is making it possible. This is what he said earlier on when the vaccination drive began, and now we're set to hit this big milestone. I also want to show you what the total vaccination doses are, this number. This is, again, how close we are. And today, what you can see here, this number is how many vaccinations have been done today. Now, of course, if you want to get vaccinated and you want more information, remember to go to CoWIN, and this is essentially where you can register from. Now, remember, a few seconds ago, we were talking about 15,000 doses left. Now, we have already hit 12,000. We are a few minutes away from essentially crossing this huge milestone. So it's something to be happy about, something to be very excited about. But essentially, this is where we're at right now, a few minutes away from hitting this milestone. Back to you, Toya.
All right, Aisha, thank you. My colleague, our political editor, Maria Shakil, with us right now to bring us a lot more context on what this achievement represents. Maria, over to you.
Yes, that's right. So India, within 18 months of launching the inoculation exercise in January last year, will be reaching this landmark. The last 100 crore vaccinations were done in 9 months' time only, Toya. And the same time period which took the first 100 crore vaccinations to be done, showing that the pace did not really slacken. So for all those who may be saying that, you know, after 100 crores, the entire policy effort did not move faster, that is not true. So 9 months for the first 100 doses and another 9 months for the next 100 doses. And, you know, we have seen when the entire 7-phase vaccination drive was followed, what has been the focus has been certainly about prioritization of vaccine administration, which has been based on global best practices and scientific advice. And what is significant here is also, Toya, that India has since long surpassed entire Europe, where the vaccination numbers stand at around 130 crores. India, with 200 crore vaccination doses, will be standing tall among the rarest of the rare nations, where we have ensured that the vaccines reach the last man standing. So that focus has been there. And besides this, India has also, sent vaccines to over 50 countries and still has nearly 10 crore vaccine doses in stock, implying that the country produced nearly 233 crore vaccine doses in the last 18 months. Of this, the significant percentage are the doses of Covishield, which was manufactured, of course, by the Serum Institute of India. And the other percentage, which is roughly around 33.5 crores, is of Covaxin, which was manufactured by Bharat Biotech. And then we also saw Corbevax, which was manufactured by Biological E, which was administered and is being administered to children as a precautionary dose or an additional dose as well. So we have seen how this all began. India